The bond instead. Yes, ma'am. Wait for the light.
Haney, how you doing, ma'am?
I could be better, sir.
Ah, but you could be worse.
I know.
All right, Miss Haney, you're fully court charged of grand theft of an automobile, criminal mischief, more than $1,000, and petty theft. You understand the charges?
Yes, sir. Can I?
All right. Listen, have you got a public defender on your other cases?
I'm not sure. I don't think so because I was going to court with you for a drive on suspended. And remember in the elevator, I ran into you and I'm like, everything in my power is keeping me from getting here today. And I said, I don't even know where to go. And you sent me up to your floor. It was like second room. So for a year, it was a fine. And or I was like, where do I go? And you're like, what are you here for? Driving on suspended? And you sent me up to your floor. And then when I went up to the clerk's desk, she said, see, Miss Haney, I told you I'd get you to where you was going, in the elevator. I was running late for court. Well, I missed my court date. So I've been in here for almost 2 weeks for a driving on suspended license already, for failure to appear. And I haven't been in trouble since 2000, almost 10 years by now. And I can't bond out. Nobody will bond me out. I have 3 kids, a 6-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old. And I'm begging you for pre-trial release on the new
Things aren't getting
charges.
better.
So I could fight them, like pre-trial possibly on the new charges, or so I could fight these charges or something,
You can't make the bond. You can't make the bond on the driving license suspended revoked.
No, it's because of failure to appear on it. Nobody will
Well, then
bond
you're
me
really
out.
not going to make the bond on this because these are felonies.
I'm not a convicted felon. That's why I'm asking.
No, these are felon. These are felony charges.
I'm asking for pre-trial, possibly on the new ones, on the felonies. I'm not a felon. I haven't been in trouble in 10 years.
Okay.
And I have 3 little ones.
We need you to apply for a public defender so we can get you an attorney.
I will, sir. I'm.
You're not gonna represent yourself, right?
Right.
Okay. And you're not gonna hire an attorney, right?
Right. I definitely apply for a public defender.
Okay.
I'm just.
They're gonna give you the paperwork to do that.
Is there any way like I could qualify for pre-trial or anything like that, just so I could go home to my kids? Like, no, nobody will bond me out or anything. Like, I have a 6-year-old, a 3-year-old, and 1-year-old. Like,
man, I'm change the other. We're here about setting the bond for the new cases.
I'm asking for pre-trial on the new cases, and
let's see.
And I had a fine on my other ones. It was a fine I could have pled out to as long as I got my license. And it's been one thing after the other. Is the only reason. It was just a financial obligation. They just kept pushing my court date to buy me time for my driver's license, just so I could pay my license. As soon as I paid them, the court was going to get dropped for the driving on suspended.
Yeah, that's normally what they do. If you can get a license, they will drop the charge.
I know, and it's been one thing after another financially, and and I've already been sitting here for 10 days on that, and I'm just like begging you, like, I just want to go home with my kids and get this straightened out. Like, other than that, it's been almost 10 years since I've had any trouble, and I got to fight these charges. Like, and I have 3 little ones.
Deputy, criminal history.
$15, petty theft, meth with intent, controlled substance, paraphernalia, VOP, meth with intent, controlled substance, 14, Kentucky DUI, leaving the scene. Locally, you got 13 charges with some batteries and FTAs. It goes back to 9 locally with the resisting.
Been almost 10 years, right? Since I've even been in trouble or anything.
Yeah, 5,000 on grand theft, 2,500 on the criminal mischief, and 1,000 on the petty theft. Court date's going to be November the 16th at 9 o'clock. No contact with the alleged victim.
Sir, Judge Vann.
Ma'am, Ms. Haney.
Sir, Mike, I have never had pre-trial release and I promise you I'll be at your court date. Like, I cannot get a bond.
It's not my court date.
I meant for my little kids.
As of me writing that last number, I no longer have jurisdiction over your case. It's now a circuit judge's case. These are felony charges.
No way, like If I had been in trouble in 10 years, there's no way I could qualify for pre-trial or anything.
You're sitting in jail on
Okay.
something else, and you got new felony charges.
It's a fine. I mean,
That's not
it's a
10 years
fine.
though. That's not 10 years. My math's not good, but
I mean, a
that's not
driving on suspended.
that bad.
I mean, a driving on suspended. I mean, I could.
I mean, yeah, it's just a crime. Yeah.
I have a
That's
baby. No, I'm just saying I have a little baby and 3 little kids that I need to go home to that I can't, and I won't be able to like get a bond or get out. I'm just like on the felonies. If I could please like pre-trial or something. Like I am begging you for a chance or on the new charges or something.
I don't give.
Pre-trial, I've never even had pre-trial or the option or anything like to do it. Like, I mean, I literally have a 1-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 6-year-old like that I need to go home to, and I'm not going to be able to go home to them as long as I have the bond because nobody's going to even give me the bond or a chance to bond out. Like, I've been away from them for this long, like small children, like a baby.
I know it's supposed to affect me when people cry, but it just doesn't anymore. And I don't know why that is. If anything, it makes me go the other way. A good day, Ms. Haney.
You can go ahead, we'll bring it to you. He's signing for it. Next.
Maybe it's because too many people can cry at will. What's your name, sir?
I don't like you.
Dylan Grimes.